Everyone wants to be rich, but no one wants to be seen chasing it. Because when people notice your ambition, they start to judge. They doubt. They whisper. They envy. And yet, somewhere deep down, you feel it. The quiet pull to build something real. There's a better way to build wealth. One that doesn't attract attention. Silence the ego, disappear to grow. Let's start with a hard truth about human nature. Your ego is a thief. It steals your progress by demanding recognition before you've achieved anything real. Think about the last time you shared a big goal with someone, a new business idea, a fitness challenge, a creative project that kept you up all night. What happened? You got the likes, the "that's awesome" comments, the nods of approval. Your brain lit up with dopamine. Mission accomplished, right? Wrong. That's the trap. Psychologists have studied this for decades. They call it premature celebration, or the substitution effect. When you get social approval early, your motivation plummets. The brain thinks, I've already succeeded, so why do the work? Studies show people who announce goals publicly are 30% less likely to complete them. The external validation becomes a substitute for actual achievement. Now meet Maya, a real example from someone I know. 28 years old, working a dead-end corporate job, but burning with ambition to launch an online fitness coaching business. She made the classic mistake. Posted her plans everywhere. Instagram stories, group chats, family dinners. I'm quitting my job in 6 months to coach full-time. The response? Supportive cheers, virtual high fives. Even her skeptical uncle said, about time you did something with yourself. 2 weeks later, Maya hadn't written a single workout program. Her laptop gathered dust. The excitement of announcement replaced the grind of execution. Then she hit reset, completely. Maya deleted every post, went radio silent, told friends she was taking a break from social media. Reality? She built a war room. 3 hours every morning before work, phone off, door locked, no distractions. She studied nutrition certifications, filmed test videos, built sales pages, tested pricing models. Months dragged on. Friends texted, "You okay? Haven't seen you online." Her simple reply, "Just focusing on work stuff." When she finally emerged, 9 months later, it wasn't with fanfare. No launch party, no hype reel, just a quiet email to 200 people she'd nurtured in secret. First month revenue, $18,000. Second month, $42,000. She quit her job on her terms, debt-free, with a business that ran without her constant attention. Maya's secret? She let her ego starve while her skills feasted. The world throws endless interruptions at you. Opinions, advice, doubts, distractions. Every comment is a potential derailment. But when you disappear strategically, something magical happens. Focus compounds. Habits stick. Skills sharpen without second guessing. History proves this pattern. Warren Buffett didn't tweet his stock picks. J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter in cafes, not blog posts. The greatest builders worked in shadows first. Silence isn't empty. It's fertile ground. Your ego wants the crowd's applause today. Real growth demands your solitude tomorrow. Choose wisely. Disappear now and reappear unstoppable. Live simply, grow quietly. Real wealth whispers. It never shouts. Flashy cars, designer labels, vacation flexes, these scream insecurity more than success. The loudest displays often hide the emptiest wallets. True power lives modestly. A clean apartment, reliable transportation, meals you cook yourself. From the outside, it looks ordinary, boring even. But underneath, unshakable freedom. No debt choking your choices. No lifestyle inflation demanding constant income. Just calm control over your time and future. Consider Thomas. Mid-40s, climbing the corporate ladder, leasing a luxury sedan he couldn't afford. Weekends blurred into hangovers and credit card bills. He chased the image of success while his savings bled dry. One audit changed everything. He calculated his wealth evaporation, $2,000 monthly on status symbols alone. Enough to invest, compound, build real security. Thomas downsized ruthlessly. Traded the lease for a paid-off used car. Moved to a smaller place with lower rent. Cooked 90% of his meals. No more impulse buys to impress strangers. Friends mocked him at first. Going cheap? They'd tease. Thomas just smiled. Strategic, he'd reply. What they didn't see? His investment account growing 18% annually. Emergency fund hitting 6 figures. Side business launched with 0 debt. Within 3 years, he walked away from his job. Not broke, but independent. The difference? Intentional frugality versus mindless cheapness. Cheapness hoards out of fear, counts pennies while missing millions. Simplicity invests in the long game, frees resources for assets that multiply. A quiet life isn't deprivation. It's the strongest foundation you can build, like roots spreading deep underground, invisible, patient, unstoppable. While surface flash withers in the first storm, the world mistakes noise for net worth. You won't. Live simply, grow quietly, and own your future on your terms. Guard your dreams from negativity. Your dreams are like seedlings, fragile, vulnerable, full of potential. Expose them too soon, and one careless word can crush them forever. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your vision. Some people carry poison in their opinions. Others wield doubt like a weapon. You've lived this. You share an exciting idea, a business launch, a career pivot, a bold personal goal. Eyes light up with feigned support. Then comes the flood. That's ambitious, but risky. Have you thought about the economy? I knew someone who tried that, failed miserably. Suddenly, your certainty cracks. Momentum stalls. The seed withers before it sprouts. Words aren't neutral. They shape reality. Negative energy drains action. Positive fuel ignites it. But most people? They default to caution because your success challenges their comfort. Meet Alex, early 30s, software developer with a killer app idea. He'd mapped the entire roadmap, tech stack, monetization, user acquisition. Classic mistake. Kitchen table pitch to roommates. This could be huge! Responses? One shrugged. Saturated market. Another laughed. You'll burn out. The third? Stick to your day job. Alex froze, spent weeks second-guessing. Code sat untouched. Then he drew a line. No more sharing. Dreams went private. He built in stealth mode, mornings before work, late nights after. Only one trusted mentor got updates. 9 months of silence, 0 fanfare. Then, launch day. App hit 50,000 downloads first month. Venture capital calls followed. Today, Alex runs a 7-figure SaaS company. What changed? Strategic silence. He guarded his energy like a fortress. Silence isn't hiding, it's protection. Think of it as selective permeability. Let in sunlight and water, block the frost and pests. Your circle matters infinitely more than you realize. The average person absorbs the beliefs of their 5 closest contacts. Protect your dreams by curating access. Share results, not roadmaps. Let skeptics watch from afar as you execute. Most breakthroughs happen unseen. Investors reject 99% of pitches on first hearing. Friends deflate 99% of ideas before launch. But when no one's watching, no one's interfering. Energy flows where attention goes. Guard yours fiercely. You'd be shocked how fast dreams grow when negativity can't touch them. Build the wall, plant the seed, harvest in peace. Never quit early. The world doesn't crown the talented or the loudest. It rewards those who simply refuse to stop. Most people quit inches from the finish line, when effort peaks, results hide, and doubt screams loudest. That's the filter, the silent separator between dreamers and millionaires. Picture the curve. First 80% of success feels like climbing a mountain in fog. Endless grind, 0 validation. Then suddenly, breakthrough. But 92% never see it. They bail early, blaming talent, luck, timing. Meet Daniel. Freelance graphic designer, 5 years grinding portfolios no one noticed. Clients ghosted, rates stagnated, bills piled, friends urged, "Get a real job." LinkedIn screamed, "Pivot to AI tools." Daniel kept shipping. Daily sketches, portfolio rebuilds, cold emails at midnight, no victory laps, no humble brags, just quiet repetition. Month 72, a mid-sized agency discovered his work. One project led to retainers. Retainers snowballed to agency partnerships. Today, Daniel runs a design studio pulling $1.2 million annually, hires his own team, travels for pleasure, not escape. What separated him? He outlasted the pain. Public hustlers burn bright, fade fast. Viral posts, podcast appearances, launch parties, all noise before substance. Quiet consistency? Invisible compound interest. Skills stack, networks deepen, opportunities compound. The math is brutal. If you work 10 times longer than average, you win 100 times more often. First stages crush most. Rejection emails, empty inboxes, muscle fatigue with no mirror gains. Push through. The world shifts when you do. Consistency isn't sexy, it's sovereign. Never quit early, because the breakthrough lives on the other side of boredom. The price of wealth is sacrifice. Everyone craves the destination. Almost no one counts the toll to get there. Wealth isn't a lottery ticket or viral hack. It's a brutal trade. Your present comfort for future command. You surrender the easy path. Parties skipped, late nights scrolling traded for early mornings building. Scroll time becomes skill time. The first cuts sting most. That weekend getaway? Deferred. Designer impulse? Denied. Happy hours with friends? Replaced by solo deep work. Why? Because success demands monopoly on your hours. Distraction is the silent thief of millionaires. Meet Sarah, 32, single mom, $45,000 desk job, dreaming of financial independence. Bills tight, dreams tighter. She audited her life. Netflix binges, 15 hours weekly. Coffee runs, $120 monthly. Social media scrolls, endless. Sarah flipped the script. No fanfare, no accountability partner, just cold decisions. Subscription purge. Home workouts over gym flexes. Meal prep over takeout. Even cut cable. Audiobooks during commutes instead. Friends noticed. "You okay? You're ghosting us." Sarah's reply. Prioritizing. Months turned to years. Sacrifice snowballed. Side hustle from evenings became full business. Investments from freed cash compounded. 5 years later, Sarah quit. Owns rental properties, travels with her kids, works 4 hours daily, on her terms. The hard truth: building wealth feels lonely, repetitive, unglamorous. You'll question every choice. Envy will whisper, "Is it worth it?" It is. Because freedom compounds faster than any stock. Pleasure now chains you forever. Discipline today unlocks tomorrow. Most chase highs. You chase control. Success isn't glamorous. It's forged in skipped temptations. No crowd cheers the quiet grind. No one films your 5 a.m. alarm. But years later, when others lease lifestyles they can't afford, you'll own yours outright. The price is high. The payoff? Priceless. Pay now, rule later. Final thought. You don't need volume to claim power. The wealthiest minds operate like shadows, deliberate, unseen, unstoppable. They let the world chase noise while they stack real assets in silence. Reflect on this journey. You've seen the traps: ego's applause, flashy traps, toxic opinions, early quits, comfort's illusion. Each one filters the weak from the wealthy. Now the choice lands squarely on you. Will you broadcast half-baked dreams to wither under scrutiny? Or vanish strategically, emerging years later with control no one can touch? 3 years from today, two paths diverge sharply. 1. Still grinding the same job, scrolling envy, whispering, someday. Regret builds quietly, like compound interest in reverse. The other, debt-free, options endless, time truly yours. You'll look back at this moment as the pivot, the day you chose substance over spectacle. Power isn't inherited or shouted into existence. It's cultivated in the discipline no one celebrates. You've got the map. The stories prove it works. Silence isn't weakness, it's your greatest weapon. If you're ready to build in the shadows, drop this in the comments. I choose silence. Your future self will thank you. Start today. Stay unseen. Win forever.